can take from me. You know what I'm saying? You know what Jesus said? He said, lay not riches upon this earth. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you could do it either way. In my opinion, you could do it the rich way or you could do it the poor way. But it's cool. It don't matter about rich or poor. It's just how you do it. Like, you got chips, cool. Pay chips, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect to have nothing meaningful or nothing like that. But if you don't, then you gotta be cool. You know what I'm saying? But in either event, you can't forget who you are going into it. You know what I'm saying? You can't forget that. You can't forget that it's not always cracked up to be to that point where life could be better than just having some broad that look good. It could be better than that, all right? She gonna, you know, during the years, she's not gonna be the same girl in 10 years, in 5 years, in 3 years, and even 2 years. I've seen girls change in 1 year, dude. From being fly to being him. You know what I'm saying? And then 10 more get born or come out of college. It's cycling out. And, you know, you working and running and chasing it, right? And then it's like, why? For this? And the girls know, so you gotta treat it like that. And because the girls know that it's not really like that. Because they know. Why do you think they wear the high heels and the makeup and the lipstick and all that? Because they know in 10 years she's not gonna look like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you treat her like that, which is the truthful way to treat her, she'll love you for it, man. Regardless if you got chips or not. Because you got chips, you got to pay. We all know that. When I had chips, I was paying. You have to. You're going to look stupid. But if you don't have it like that, or she got more than you, then it's all good. You living, but it's not like, hey, it's not that great. You still got to do a lot, man. It's not like a cake, a piece of, you know, a cake that these rappers be talking about. I've been getting these hoes, spending the dough, you know, all that shit, pimping these hoes. Look, they don't tell you the dark side. Read, you know, Iceberg Slim, right? Read Iceberg Slim and learn the dark side of it, okay? Because trust me, I thought it was, hey, you know what I'm saying, you go into it, and I'm not a pimp, I never did no pimping like that. I took parts of the game in terms of psychology and put it all together in the grand scheme of history. But read the dark side of these, being with these women and treating them a certain way.
Yeah, that's
read the dark side, you know what I'm saying, and then you understand.
Yeah, that's about treating these women. Like, I get a lot of comments talking about, you know, I'm balling and stuff. The only thing I'm balling is working, trying to make some money. And
yeah.
Stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But as far as these women and stuff, you know, I know the game.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a difference between knowing the game and being able to play the game.
Right.
And see, I know the game. I go out there and I talk to these girls, women say, hey, how you doing? What's up? And all that stuff. But maybe it's the way I dress, or maybe I know that that's not really me, or maybe they know I'm faking it or something. They're looking at me and they're like, well, damn, why he coming to me when I should be running to him?
Right. That's another thing.
And well, he's not what I expected.
Right.
You know, so I have to like really think about it when I talk to these women. So when I talk to a woman out here, I like talking to anyone. But when I was in America, girls, you know, the scale 1 to 10, right? Girls from 1 to 6 wouldn't talk to me. I tried talking to them. They wouldn't talk to me. You know, but the girls from 7 to 10 walk in, yo, what's happening? You know, just talking to them like I'm talking to anybody else. Hey, what's going on? Yo, what you doing now? Let's roll. All right, bam, we gone. You know, and when I was in the States, for every 3 guys I know, I knew 5 women. You know, and
it's like that.
Yeah, it was just like that. And a lot of women are fine. You think I know a lot of women? My brother, he knew like hundreds of women.
Oh, call it.
I did. You know? And he out here in Japan, and you know, he acting silly and stuff because he ain't the same one, but he still got a lot of women. You know, he ain't acting like he used to be, but he still got a lot of women. So, you know, you come out here, you can chase these women. And it's fun. I love chasing these women.
Yeah, it's good.
Say, yo, what's happening? How you doing? You get turned down. Okay, fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay, because if I want to have sex, then there's girls I know I can call up, what you doing, things busy. I can go, bam, you know, do that.
Yeah.
You know? And it's some women, you know, you want to get the money and stuff. You know, they say it's drying up out here in Japan, but people still working. You know, these women still around here dressing up. You know, still, I walk around these Japanese women still spending money on these Japanese guys. You know. So
yeah, the host
if it's drying up, it ain't dead dry yet. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, and there's a lot of rich people out here. And if you want to make money, that's another thing about entertainment. You want to make money in the States, entertainment. Okay, I'll give you guys an idea. When what you guys need to do is go talk to the governor, talk to the mayor, talk to the police stations, talk to the people in your neighborhood. What you guys should do is start opening up tours of people going through the black neighborhoods. That means you gotta talk to the gangbangers too. And tour, have them come to the United States. Make it, but you gotta talk to these people because you're gonna generate billions of dollars. Everybody's gonna want to come to a black neighborhood. And we'll make it so bad that you guys ain't gotta fight. You can do it. It's more than enough people where everyone can profit.
Right.
And you have them come in, have some white people go into the, the parks, play ball with you and stuff, sleep at your houses, eat dinner with you, just live with you for a couple of days and y'all do what y'all regularly do. You ain't gotta put no egg down there, fight, whatever, just don't kill them. Just make sure they safe because
right.
you make it safe for them to see it.
Yep.
And they'll be back and they'll spend money.
They love that.
They will spend money.
Like an amusement park.
Everybody's saying Japan is Japanese. Yes, it's Japanese, but you see black everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You see black everywhere you go. Except for like the cooking restaurants, French restaurants and stuff like that,
right.
Italian restaurants. But the attitude is not, it's Japanese, but you can see a lot of influence. I talked to some of these old men and they educated me about jazz and the blues, and I'm like, dang, how you know that? Oh, we read, and they read this stuff, they say before the war, they was into it and this and that. So I was like, okay, fine. But, as far as making money, you gotta remember, they say we are the #1 entertainers in the world, right? Well, what's the easiest way to make money? The easiest way to get money? Entertainment.
Exactly.
Entertain, you generate that money, and then you take that money and you invest it, send kids in your neighborhoods to schools, and you make them go to school, you make them study, instead of sitting on the corners talking about
loving it,
crazy stuff. You guys grab some books and everybody take turn reading.
Yeah.
Talk about physics,
right.
Just imagine if you back in like say 1600s in Africa before the slave trade started going and stuff, brothers hanging out wherever they going, talking about physics and sciences, and building pyramids, whatever, and they're talking about that. We went from talking intelligent to talking unintelligent, and we can change it. They say, hey, we go to schools and, I don't want to talk like a white guy. You're not talking like a white guy. You learn those words. You learn how to communicate.
Right.
Because one thing that you can always get over on white people is conversation. If you got some business you want to do, you talk to them on the phone and you're using the language they understand and use those words. They won't know if you're black or white. They won't know. And you can make them feel comfortable. You get all kinds of information. You wouldn't believe the information people tell you on the phone.
Yeah.
But you want to, what's happening, blah, blah, blah. They're like, nah, I'm sorry, boom, boom. But if you walk in talking intelligent, have some this and that, blah, 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 then they'll talk to you. And then even if they meet you, they're like, wow, I've talked to a lot of people on the phone. And I didn't know you were black. And I'm like, well, why? So what? It don't matter. They said, no, but it's just your language, the words you use, bro. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, let's get to business, get down to business and stuff, And so just change your conversation on those words. It's just synonyms.
Right.
It's just synonyms. You just have one word that you already know, you just change the name. That's it, synonyms. So you do that. But as far as that touring in the neighborhoods and stuff, man, you can generate billions of dollars. They said last year in Christmas, black people in America spent $4.9 billion on gifts.
Wow.
I think it was this year, last Christmas. $4.9 billion on gifts. That's a lot of money. So you're saying you got these NAACPs and our leaders and stuff. Why aren't they talking to us about all this money we're generating? $4.9 million is enough to build colleges, build schools and stuff, to create our own little communities and stuff where we have our own mayors, our own police departments and stuff. And the whole thing is we should do it not so that we can feel black or anything, but so we can grow. Because for one thing, is that when the Africans first came up, when we first came over here, we weren't slaves when we first came over here. We came over here to invest in a new country.
Right.
We came over here to invest in a new country. It was a new land. And what happened was once the white people that was running the place, the lawyer, the governors, and all this stuff, they weren't so smart. And after we say, hey, this is a good season to plant this, a good season to plant that, and they started planting. The government said, okay, they planted it, and it started growing good and everything. They said, wow, they know what they're doing, because in Europe, it wasn't like that. In England, it wasn't like that. And I don't